Hey guys, I just got my hands on this very interesting LAOWA lens, so let's see some test footage and talk about the specs. So a couple of weeks ago I was invited by my buddy Jaco to work on a project where we had to film some architectural stuff, but the challenge was to show a small space in a big, good-looking way without distorting the lines. And the solution we found was this 10mm lens, which is the widest lens I have ever used on a full-frame camera ever before. So let's talk about the features which makes this lens so special. LAOWA is well known for their unique lenses, and they have already developed some wide lenses before, but these were not for full frame cameras, or they were not that fast when it comes to the aperture. But now they have developed this impressive lens which is not only 10mm on full frame, but also featuring their 0D technology with almost zero distortion. This feature is perfect for filming wide angle projects like a real estate video without bending the lines on the edge of the frame. Even compared to my Sigma 16-28, which is by far not that wide, you can see a very big difference. Oh, and by the way, if you want to get those beautiful cinematic colors like in this video, feel free to check out my online store. I have created those beautiful grading LUTs for you guys, which look very clean and professional. Basically, no matter what you're filming. I mean, I have tested all this stuff and everything looks great with them. Look at that. That's the perfect skin tone, that's the perfect color contrast, that's the perfect highlight roll-off. I've worked a lot on them. But now let's move on with the aperture. I have no idea how they managed to make this lens that light and small, but also give it an aperture of 2.8. I don't think it was designed for the blurry background, since you have to really get close to the camera in order to see some bokeh. But I think it's more for the light sensitivity to work in darker environments like events or shooting a night lapse, for example. And the next crazy feature I never saw on a wide lens like this is the filter thread. So if you want to shoot outside and use a polarizer or an ND filter, you can simply remove the sun hood and use a 77mm filter of your choice. Which makes this lens perfect for filmmakers, but also for photographers who want to work with long exposure or architectural projects where you need to make an image darker or remove some reflections. But even if you want to use this lens on a gimbal and move towards people or objects, you can also use the autofocus. On the side of the lens, you can switch to manual focus and use the ring like on any other lenses, or switch to autofocus, which works very accurate and fast even if you want to track some objects. I have tested it on my Sony cameras on the fastest focus transition speed and I had no issues at all. And while I was testing the lens, I have also realized the next crazy thing, which is the close focus distance. If you watch the latest Apple commercials, you have probably noticed a lot of wide macro shots. Therefore, they usually use a probe or the 12mm macro lens. But now you can also use this lens and get really close to the objects, although you will definitely see some soft edges compared to the macro lenses which were designed for this stuff. Otherwise, this lens is very sharp and captures a lot of details. And last but not least is the build quality. After filming with a lot of LAOWA lenses, I have never experienced any bad quality at all. The same goes for this one. The whole lens is made of solid metal, feels very high quality and weighs only 420 grams, which makes it the perfect gimbal lens. Sadly, this is not my lens and I have to give it back tomorrow, but I would really love to get this one. So again, if you want to support me, feel free to check out my online store. I have created the perfect LUT collections to make your footage look amazing with basically one single click. So if you like this one, give me a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of my content, subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you in my next one. Oh, and by the way, look what I got. This is so awesome. I love outdoors and I love climbing and I love coffee, as probably every filmmaker does. But look at that. This is North Face Bialetti collaboration on this beautiful, awesome espresso setup. And I really love this one. God damn, I'm so excited to use this on my next hike. All the details, man, look at that. It's awesome. Focus. Man, this is amazing. Ooh. I love stuff like that. Really love stuff like that. Alright, see you in the next one.